Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Legacy PLE. Now we are on the road to Wrestle Empire. We just have Legacy to go, and then we have 3 weeks of programming, and then we're at Wrestle Empire. And then Season 2 comes in not only a couple weeks away, so I'm excited. But for now, we have to get through Legacy first before we get too excited for Wrestle Empire. And we are kicking it off with some great light heavyweight action. As this man right here, the man who put his title on the line at Road to Destiny in the light heavyweight open classic, he said if he didn't win that match, then he wasn't rightfully the champion. And surely enough, he was one of the first people to be eliminated in said match. But this man right here, the newest light heavyweight champion, the third ever World Wrestling Affliction light heavyweight champion, Isaiah Zank of the Undesirables. Now this man, no stranger to fighting for gold. He was in the first ever Intercontinental title match, losing the Marco Gates, but he came out on top in that light heavyweight classic and came out with that title. But he decided to give the champion one last shot and has vowed that if he loses the title, he won't challenge for the rematch clause. He is that confident that he is going to win here tonight against Angelo Epps of Next Gen. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The light heavyweight championship that is on the line. Now this is going to be one amazing match to kick off Legacy. Now we have some amazing matches planned for you. The main event of night one here will be the Men's Intercontinental Championship Elimination Chamber match. The main event of night two will be the Women's World Championship Elimination Chamber match. We have, after that we saw last night, High Voltage beating their faction members to earn the right to challenge the Pride in night two for the tag team title matches. And not to mention, it is Rebel Club's final opportunity to challenge for the women's tag team titles as well here tonight. So we have an amazing card planned for you. We're kicking it off right now with Angelo Epps versus Isaiah Zank going toe-to-toe for the light heavyweight championship. These two haven't, outside of the cruiserweight, the light heavyweight classic, almost said cruiserweight classic. Outside of the light heavyweight open classic, these two haven't really, faced each other much here in this company. So for the first time ever, I won't say that they know each other inside and out, because they barely don't. I mean, they may have researched some tapes going into this match, trying to study their opponent, but they don't know each other's movesets like they know a lot of their opponent's movesets. So this is going to be an interesting match of if people can counter each other here in this match, whether they're well studied or whether or not it is even possible to know each other after a couple of weeks of reviewing footage. I think I'm just rambling on at this point. But I think Angelo Epps has been busted open with that knee to the face. as he's on the offensive. Nice moonsault off the second rope. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Definitely not enough. Angelo Epps just throwing those kicks around. And Isaiah Zank has basically been dominating this match from Bell Ring. Angelo Epps has gotten a little bit of shine in. This has basically been Isaiah Zank's match for the most part. Oh! And Isaiah Zank now busted open there. Knee to the face. Big knee to the face there. These two taking this outside the ring. Now, championship advantage is in effect. So if Isaiah Zank loses the match to a count out here, he still stays champion. If he loses via disqualification, he stays champion. So it's not in the favor of Angelo Epps to go for a count-out victory. Oh, Sister Abigail out of nowhere. Oh, here we go, the mandible claw. Will we see the tap from Angelo Epps here? He's fighting for his life here, but he's fighting it out. The ref says no submission. Oh, here we go. Angelo Epps throwing him outside the ring. Goes for the baseball kick out of the ring and misses. Big lariat. Sending him rolling. And then beating him down with those stomps on the outside of the ring. And Angelo Epps just getting fired up now. Oh, and the counter there from Isaiah Zank. Into a Luthez press of his own. Climbs into the ring. And just stomping on the hand of Angelo Epps now. Kicking him while he's down. Targeting that arm. Now, I believe that Zank is just trying to beat Angelo Epps down enough so that he can get that mandible claw in for the victory. Oh, big Superman punch. Out of nowhere from Epps. And Epps has him back in the ring. Goes for the cover. Could this be at 1, 2? Kick out at 2. Big spear. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2 again. Angelo Epps getting fired up. So the fans. Fans wanting him to fight forever. Big spear again. That's got to be it. 1, 2, kick out again. Oh my god. What will it take to put Isaiah Zenk down here in this match? After a Superman punch and 2 spears back to back. Big Superman punch off the top rope there. Oh, well, it looked like he was setting up for a mandible claw of some kind. Big lift, kick to the back of the head. Throws him to the ropes. 3rd spear. That has to be it. Goes to the cover now. 1, 2, 3. And Angelo Epps regains his title. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing first match that was. Opening it up, these two brawled around this arena for that title. And I mean, it took a Superman punch, and not 1, not 2, but 3 spears to put Isaiah Zenk down here in this match. He had a lot of fight in him, but it just was not enough for the veracity that was Angelo Epps coming back for the title that he's been fighting for all season. He lost it, and he got an opportunity to win it back, and he did. And just like that, Angelo Epps, once again, light heavyweight champion. Congratulations to you, Angelo. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we move into our next match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our next match. And this is quite an interesting one. It was announced at the very last minute of last episode. And it is an official excommunicado match for Parabellum members Matthew Rex and Danger Daniels. Now, I've been talking for weeks now about Trav's fear of failure that he's put in the minds of Parabellum members ever since the War Games match where they lost all their titles and they eliminated and excommunicated Jeremiah Stone from the group. It's always been in the minds of Parabellum, what if we're failures? What if we're not keeping up with Trav's image of what is success here in the company for Parabellum? And it seems though Matthew Rex and Danger Daniels haven't kept up with that image. Maybe their performances in the Rumble weren't to Trav's liking. But it comes down to one of these two men will be excommunicado from Parabellum by the end of the night. Now, these two are faction members. They're probably friends. But they have to fight basically to the death because the person who loses this match loses out on being part of Parabellum. You can feel the somber feeling in the crowd right now. Though these two are part of one of the biggest factions in the company, one of the most heel factions in the company, these are probably two of the most liked members of the faction. I mean, both of them, well, we don't know why Danger Daniels joined, and we haven't really seen him since he joined. But Matthew Rex had a very understandable reason for joining Parabellum. And Matthew Rex immediately just attacking and targeting Danger Daniels. Matthew Rex really, really wants to stay in Parabellum. I mean, he has more reason than Danger Daniels to be part of Parabellum. I mean, he had a legit reason to join. We still don't know why Danger Daniels joined. He was randomly chosen by our general manager to be a guest referee for a light heavyweight title match because Diego Natoli fast counted and cost Angelo F the title. And then, out of nowhere, Danger Daniels fast counts anyway and then joins Parabellum? It's very, very makes no sense. Yes, that's good English. Very, very makes no sense. But then after he joined, we didn't really see him too much. For that matter. And then he showed up in the Rumble. He had a decent performance, but it wasn't enough. And then Trav coming back at the Road to Destiny Rumble, eliminating Diego Natoli, his own faction member. You gotta think, Diego Natoli thought that it was a 30-man Rumble up until they announced the 31-man, or the 31st man, I should say. So, if it was a 30-man Rumble, he would have won. But alas, he didn't. And that led to Trav facing Castro at the main event of Wrestle Empire at the next PLE. And that is one amazing match that is going to be coming up. The big dive. Oh, big scoop slam. Goes to the top rope now. Oh, missed the elbow drop. Big DDT from Danger Daniels. And you have to think, though, what's going through the minds of even the person who wins this match? Like, yes, they're thinking, I need to win this match to stay in Parabellum. But you have to be thinking what'll go through their minds after. Like, yes, I survived. Yes, I'm still in Parabellum, but if it's already in Trav's mind that I'm a failure and I'm not impressing him, is a match over someone who hasn't impressed him even enough to be worthy of staying in? Oh! Danger Daniels' head just clipped that turnbuckle cover as he was coming down. So they may look soft, they still have metal in the middle of them. And that does hurt. Oh, here we go. Charging it up. And now wrenching that armbar in. Could we see a tap here? We do not. Danger Daniels fight out. So as I was saying, like, you got to think on that mind of what is going to happen in the mind of the person who wins this match. Because, I mean, once seen a failure, still always seen a failure until you do something. You would have to do something very drastic to win Trav's mind back over, and no one understands the mind of Trav. He is one insane man. And here we go for cover 1, 2. And I mean, he's proven that time and time again. Oh, here we go. Oh, missed the danger elbow. Big spine buster now. Oh, here we go again. The danger elbow drops it. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Kick to the face. Oh, it wasn't enough. Matthew Rex gets up, but the punch to the face puts him back down again. Misses the splash. I don't know where he was aiming. He landed on just next to the feet of Matthew Rex. That is definitely an interesting landing there, if I do say so myself. Big super kick. Goes for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Now calling him back to his feet. Goes for a cutter, but Danger Daniels misses. Was setting up for the danger zone, but Rex doesn't let him hit it. Rex back on the offensive now. As Rex beats down on Danger Daniels. Here he goes, charging it up. Big super kick. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And now, the crossbody over the top rope. Rex definitely staying on the offensive here. Big elbow drop off the top rope. Goes to the cover now. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Matthew Rex has won, ladies and gentlemen. And very much so. Does that mean he stays in Parabellum and Danger Daniels is officially excommunicado from the group? And it's a bit of a somber feeling, ladies and gentlemen. While Matthew Rex celebrates his win, you know that what an excommunicado from Parabellum looks like. And that looks like Danger Daniels is going to be facing it. But that was an amazing match. And I mean, these two fought hard to stay in this match, but from Bell Ring, this was Matthew Rex's match. Yes, Danger Daniels got a bit of impact in, got a few hits in, but from Bell Ring to Bell End, that was Matthew Rex's match. And there we thought that was what was going to keep him down, but it was eventually the elbow drop off the top rope that put him down for the 3 count. And congratulations to Matthew Rex, staying in Parabellum. And as he celebrates, you see Danger Daniels on the outside of the ring, not happy that he lost. And wait a second, that's Trav. Oh my god, just tossed a chair into the back of the head of Danger Daniels. And this is what I was talking about. Excommunicado from Parabellum means getting the daylight beaten out of you. And Trav has chosen Danger Daniels to be the next Excommunicado. He is very much beating down on Danger Daniels now. And you see Matthew Rex immediately ran out of the ring. He doesn't want to face the ire of his faction leader in Trav. You see Danger Daniels at his feet, but still very groggy. And he's getting in the ring. Is he going to try fight Trav? No, Trav catches him out. Big powerbomb. Oh, head first into that steel chair. Throws him over the top rope. Trav fired up. Big dive on the outside into a DDT. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we are witnessing the end of Danger Daniels in not only Parabellum, but World Wrestling Affliction. And Trav leaving after the carnage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our main event of the evening after that very, very somber match. And it is the men's Intercontinental Elimination Chamber match.
The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining. Following the eliminations,
As we hear the rules of the Elimination Chamber, this leads into what could be a very, very, very brutal Elimination Chamber for the men's Intercontinental title. But first, ladies and gentlemen, we see the four men who were lucky enough to be entered into their chamber pods. Now, those of you that aren't familiar with an Elimination Chamber match, 4 men enter their pods, 2 men start in the ring. Every time period, 1 man in the pod is randomly chosen to enter the match. And then it is elimination from the moment the match starts. But 6 men enter, 1 man leaves as the champion. And the first member into a pod is Chase Samuels of the Church of Anarchy. Now, 2 of these men qualified. Obviously, 1 is the champion, so he's immediately in the match. And Andre Salas getting an entrant into this Elimination Chamber because he is enacting his rematch clause. And speak of the devil, here he comes right now. Yo, no, it's our Intercontinental Champion. Still rocking the Parabellum music. Hasn't found his own music yet. And Jeremiah Stone, what a story he has told. From being a very dominant light heavyweight champion, maybe not always winning the matches in the easiest of, or in the most legit of ways, I'll say, but he was a fighting champion. He defended all the time, and he won every single time. Whether that be via cheating or not, he stayed champion for a long time, only losing it in that War Games match where he wasn't even the one that lost, but he got excommunicated from Parabellum. He came back at Road to Destiny and took out and took out Andre Salas, his former faction member and former friend, to be crowned the Intercontinental Champion. So he was put in this match. Andre Salas, enacting his rematch clause, was put in this match. But the other 4 men in this match earned their way through in qualifying matches over the last couple of weeks. Now, this man right here has had a bit of an interesting story. I mean, Two Fly Stormzy very much debuted at the start of the season as an antagonist for TK Landon, joining Bushido. We didn't see him for a while, and then he entered in the into the light heavyweight open classic and eliminated both of his faction members in that match, and then started trying to eliminate them in the Road to Destiny Rumble as well. Then moves on to qualify here in this match for the Intercontinental title in this Elimination Chamber. And now, ladies and gentlemen, number 4 member in the pod is this man right here, Jason North of the Undesirables. Now, we just saw his faction member, Isaiah Zank, lose the light heavyweight title earlier on this evening. Will he be successful in bringing gold back to the Undesirables? We'll find out, but for now, we found our 4 members in the pods. It is Two Fly Stormzy. It is our Intercontinental Champion. It is Chase Samuels, and it is Jason North, which leaves 2 men to start this match. And those 2 men are the former Intercontinental Champion and still member of Parabellum, Andre Salas. And then, of course, his opponent will be, to kick off this match, Jet Kobayashi of Bushido. And I've got to say, ladies and gentlemen, that is definitely 2 people who will kick this match off right. And this man looking to win his Intercontinental Championship back. He's been a very dominant champion. I mean, very few people were... He didn't lose a match from the moment he joined Parabellum till the moment he lost the title match against Jeremiah Stone. Now he's looking to get back into his winning ways here in this Elimination Chamber match. But he has to get through 5 men to do it. And the first man he has to get through is this man right here. Jet Kobayashi of Bushido. Someone who was mainly seen as like a tag team guy with Katsuyori Yamashita. Also like a semi like enforcer type for Bushido, taking out TK Landon a few times. This is his first time going for singles gold. And I mean, he has had a historic past as Jet the Ninja. I mean, he's been Alpha Omega World Champion, TKWF Multi-Man Champion, TKWF Mayhem Champion. it's just he's had a long run. I believe I don't believe Bushido won tag team title gold in World Wrestling Affliction yet, but he is very much a tough competitor, and he's talking trash to all his opponents in the chambers before he kicks off this match for this Intercontinental Championship. And we kick it off. Andre Salas, Jet Kobayashi. The match begins. Reminder, this is elimination. The only way to eliminate is by pinfall or submission. And every allotted time minute, I believe it's 2 minutes, we have a new entrant into the match, randomly chosen from one of the chambers until all 6 members are in the match. 6 men enter, 1 man leaves as the Intercontinental Champion. And Andre Salas has very much been dominating Kobayashi so far in this match. And here we have the first chamber entrant in this match. Who will it be? And it is, oh my, it is Chase Samuels of the Church of Anarchy. Missing a move there as Kobayashi went for a cover. Now, a reminder, this is not like War Games where you have to wait for everyone to enter the match before a pinfall happens. You could eliminate both of these superstars now and then stand around recovering while you wait for the next man to enter from the chamber. And then fight him one-on-one, eliminate him, wait for the next guy, fight him one-on-one, eliminate him, wait for the next guy, and then fight him one-on-one, eliminate him, and become champion. But it doesn't work that way in the normal world. As our 4th member enters this match, who will it be? Oh my. Jeremiah Stone, the Intercontinental Champion, is in the match. Goes for a quick cover, Kobayashi does. Now, you got to think, Jeremiah Stone could get eliminated early in this match and we would be guaranteed a new champion. And Kobayashi already trying to do that with locking in a submission. While Samuels and Andre Salas battle it out in the inside of the ring. Big Alabama slam there. Jeremiah Stone and Kobayashi fighting on the outside of the ring. And we're about to have entrant number 5 leave the chamber. Will it be Two Fly Stormzy? Will it be this man right here? Jason North of the Undesirables is in the ring. Now you have to think, Chase Samuels of the Church of Anarchy and goes to the cover. I was going to say, and Jason North of the Undesirables do have history. Will we see them fighting each other? North immediately scaling the cage. Oh! High risk, high reward. And unfortunately, he did not get much reward and a lot of risk as he jumped off that cage and landed face first on the floor. And then Kobayashi did the exact same thing. And we're about to get Two Fly Stormzy in this match. All 10 superstars in the ring now. It is now every man for himself. 5 pins, 5 submissions have to happen to get a new or current Intercontinental Champion. Now goes to the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Yes. Shining Wizard from Kobayashi. Kobayashi goes to the cover now. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And Kobayashi and his faction member, strangely enough, going at it here in this match. Now Kobayashi is one of the men, is not one of the men that he eliminated. It was actually Katsuyori Yamashita and the Falcon. But, I mean, having 2 men eliminated by your own faction member in that light heavyweight classic, only a 2 count there. It has to stick a claw in the side of Jet Kobayashi. Having his faction member in this match, thinking, will my faction member try cost me the Intercontinental title? Chase Samuels goes to the cover now. 1. Only a 1 count, even with the elevated cheating. Oh, big cutter there from Samuels. And he sees Salas and Storm on the outside. See Stone and Kobayashi fighting. Never mind, Stone's going for North now. Kobayashi going back for Stone. Oh! The Dragon Cutter. But here we see. Oh, I thought we were going to have a new champion guaranteed just then. We saw the Dragon Cutter on to Jason North on the outside. Then Chase Samuels did a big splash off the chain link of the chamber. Kobayashi lands a move. 1, 2, 3. The first elimination as Chase Samuels of the Church of Anarchy is eliminated. We are down to 5, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And again, with 2 Fly Stormzy going for his own faction member, you have to think, what is going on in the head of 2 Fly Stormzy? Well, the other 3 fight on the outside of the ring. The man who beats Andre Salas, our Intercontinental Champion, is facing Andre Salas inside the ring. As these 2 face off, former Parabellum members fighting at it as these other 3 just beat each other down. We have a cover now. 1, 2, 3. And Jason North claims his 2nd elimination in this match. Looking very dominant. And North and Kobayashi playing magical climb inside of the ring, climb outside of the ring there. Shining Wizard there from Kobayashi. Targeting the knees, goes to the cover now. 1, 2, 3. We have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremiah Stone has been eliminated. It comes down to one of these 3 superstars. Will it be Jason North of Undesirables? Will it be Jet Kobayashi of Bushido? Or will Andre Salas regain the title for Parabellum? Now we go for cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. One of these 3 men will be the new Intercontinental Champion, and they know it, and they're fighting hard to win. Jason North, already 2 eliminations himself. 1 elimination from Andre Salas. Kobayashi has come close to making multiple eliminations, but hasn't managed to claim one. All three of these men very dominant in this match. And you have to think, Jason North is one of the freshest of these three, as Kobayashi and Andre Salas started this match in the ring, not in a pod. Oh, here we go, locking in the crossface. Will we see a tap here? We do not. And Jason North was the second last man to enter in this match from a pod. It is very much an interesting showing here in this main event of night one. Kobayashi climbing, North climbing after him. Kobayashi does a flip. Oh, North misses as Kobayashi goes to the cover 2 and a kick out at 2. And that's North's second time missing a dive off of the side of the chamber. You gotta think that will do a lot of damage to you. And Salas going for the cover now. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Big suplex coming out of Andre Salas there. Shining Wizard from Kobayashi goes for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, kick out at 2. Definitely not enough there. As Kobayashi lands the Bulldog. Oh, throws Salas into the side of that chamber. Pile driver busting Salas open, goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, and only a kick out at 2 after all that? Andre Salas is one tough person, and we've seen that time and time again. It is very hard to keep him down for a 3 count, and that's why he was such a dominant champion. After a pile driver to the outside of the chamber, and busting him open in the first place, he still stayed down, but still didn't stay down for a 3 count. Now Kobayashi gets North in the ring, but Salas catches him out. Big sling blade from Salas. Goes to the cover now. 1, 2, 3, and Salas gets his second elimination in this match. We are down to the first 2 men that started this match. Will it be Kobayashi, or will Andre Salas get his 3rd elimination and regain his title? Nice submission move there from Jet Kobayashi, but we do not see a tap. You see the blood pouring from Andre Salas' face now. Kobayashi could win his 1st title here in World Wrestling Affliction, right here, right now. But he has to get through the man who is nigh unbeatable. 2, 3, and he does it! Jet Kobayashi is our new champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was one hell of a battle. One hard-fought elimination chamber from Jet Kobayashi. Starting out the match against Andre Salas, taking on 5 other men, coming close to eliminating quite a few of them, including right here where we thought he was going to eliminate our current Intercontinental Champion. But at the end of the day, he beat the man who, as I said, was nigh unbeatable up until Road to Destiny, where he had his first loss. We very rarely saw Andre Salas lose after he won that Intercontinental title and joined Parabellum. And he's had 2 straight losses. Was the fear of failure from Trav too much for Andre Salas? Well, that remains to be seen. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Jet Kobayashi, and thank you so much for watching night 1 of the Legacy PLE. We will see you tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. for night 2. And then next week, we kick off the road to Wrestle Empire and the road to the end of the season. What will Wrestle Empire look like for our new Intercontinental Champion? We will find out next week. But for now, thank you so much for watching, guys.